I've never made it before. I've done something like it at home. So think of it like this: Cajun spice mix, lots of colour, meat, linguine, and a nice creamy sauce. Again, never done this before, so I'm just kind of slapping it together. I've seen somebody else's Louisiana pasta, so I'm kind of using a bit of that and a bit of my own noggin to see what I can create. So I've got a little bit of a walk in front of me because I'm going the longer way around today, and I'm going to a place that's got a concrete base where there's absolutely no chance of setting fire to anything. Well, we had one of those emergency broadcast things yesterday, which caught me off guard really. It says do not have fires, barbecues, fire pits in gardens or anything like that. Now I don't know whether that's enforced by law, but it changed the way it changed my plan on where I was going to be cooking, simply because if that's there and I go and cook in a woodland, let's say, it's bad practice, isn't it? It's not really kosher. It's not, what's the word, it's not acceptable to be making content that could potentially put other people in a bit of bother. Now the gimbal seems to be working a little bit better today. It's not vibrating, so hopefully it's not making that noise. Now a minute ago I could see a flipping buzzard, right? And I've got to review the footage that I took on my phone to see whether I've actually got any of the footage that's usable, because I don't think it was. I couldn't see where the damn thing was. I could hear it, but every time I kind of put the camera where the clouds were, where it lined up with looking at it visually, I couldn't see the actual bird. So it was just soaring and doing that noise, that cawing, or caw, is it a caw? I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna be back once I've trekked over this field, because this is just a bit boring. Might do a time lapse of me going down that way, probably. Yeah, I think so. Why the heck not? Everyone loves a flipping time lapse, right? And if you don't, you're in the wrong place. There is always a time lapse. There is always time for a time lapse. And here's one coming up right now.
0, 1. Let's get started.
Right, so I've just stopped the time lapse of the field and I've come into this little bit of woodland just to get out of the sun. A hell of a lot of sunniness going on recently, and I'm not built for it. I like to hide in the shade and watch out for dog turd though. Imagine taking your dog on a lovely walk around here and then just leaving a turd in the middle of the path. I used to ride around this little bit of wood here. Have been in here before exploring to see whether there was somewhere that was, oh look, more dog poo. I seem to have trailed that one along. Trying to catch you out, make sure that you get some. Yeah, I've been in here having a look, but it's too thin. You can literally see through to the other side. There's not really a great deal of privacy, and again, if it's used heavily by dog walkers and horses by the look of it, we've got horse crap there now. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a bit of exploring in a bit that I've explored before, but I had my bike with me. I was just like, oh, what's down there? Being nosy, and I want to go check it out on foot, and then that's going to lead us back to where we're going to be cooking this Louisiana Linguine. And you know what, when I was packing my bag, I was like, right, I think I've got everything. Just about to leave, and I was like, the cream. I kind of like saw in my mind how I was going to put it together, kind of like trying to sort of plan the dish before I start cooking it. And I really nearly forgot the flipping cream, which is literally the base of the sauce. It's going to have a little bit of tomato puree, but other than that, literally the cream And the Cajun spice mix is going to be the whole entirety of the dish, and I nearly forgot that, so could have screwed up there. But yeah. Right, I'm going to go away again, so possibly time lapse. Yeah, let's do another time lapse. Let's do a time lapse again. So I'm going to stop the time lapse and show you a bit of the burnage that's happened here. Now, I'm not sure how this started. It's happened before I was actually coming down this way daily to work, but there's a rather large burn patch. I mean, it looks like they managed to get it under control, and as you can see, as resilient as ever, nature comes back, full throttle, roots go deep. I mean, it is a shame to see. It's a lovely little area, this. It's called Totten Sidings over that way. You got all the train station thing, or train maintenance building, and there's loads of trees on the side of it as well, kind of like a little woodland, which is actually where we're going. We're going to be exploring a little path that was quite close to the train tracks actually, but we're going to go further down, right far down, because the part I actually want to have a look for, if you remember a while back when I had all that rain and I was trying to put that flipping tarp up, and I spoke to those two lads who are out getting food for their hawks. He mentioned that there was a bunker entrance down there somewhere. Hiya, you're right.
Hiya.
Cheers. And oops, bloody thing, it keeps on doing that. Yeah, I want to go check out as to whether we can see it. Oh, it's getting a bit overgrown here now. I probably should have come off a minute ago. Ah well. Ah well. Let's change that angle a bit. There we go. A bit better. So yeah, we're going to take a wander down there, and I'll be back when I'm there. Right, so I think this is the track the chap was telling me to come down. Now, if I remember rightly, his name was Sam, maybe. Oh, there's lots of pricklies, I know that much. Right, that goes off to the right there. This goes off to the left. Let's see. Ah, you sod. Hawthorn. Oh, you bitch. That smarts. Right. What? Oh. Bloody hell. Well, I've not particularly found an entrance to a bunker, but I found somewhere where it looks like someone's been chilling. There's a portaloo there. Crikey me. Yeah, there's tons of rubbish, old tatty clothes, water bottles, beer cans, beer bottles. Yeah, someone's definitely been living here. A long time ago, mind you. Got an old mattress, sleeping bag, old jacket, more water containers. Bloody hell. No one's been down here for a while though, that's for sure. Right, well that leads to a dead end and that's a fence, so that's not where we want to be really. You can get a bit down to closer down to the water there, but the spot that I Satat's a bit further down from this bridge. Oh, so we're gonna have to head back. Back through the prickliness. Ow, you sod. Bloody hell. Maybe this was a bad idea. But then again, most ideas are bad ideas until something cool happens. And you never know, that could have been the very place. Ah, you flipping flapper. I nearly swore there, nearly dropped the F-bomb on you. Ow. Just let me go. Oh my gosh. Oh, low down for this one. Whew. Survived. Just hopefully intact with all parts that are required. Yep. I'm just making sure that the ends of my do floppers. Oh, what we got down here then? Wow. That looks like an entrance to something. Do I dare go in? That's what you got to ask yourself. Oh, might have to take this bag off to get down there. Let's drop that there. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. There we are. Don't even think it's going to be able to see anything. This really should have brought a torch, shouldn't I? Well, I'm here now. Take my sunglasses off, that could probably help. Oh, now when the guy said it was here, I really expected it to be blocked up. Alright, so there's actually, I really hope you guys can see this. No, you can't see nothing. You cannot see nothing. So there is actually a bunker in here, some concrete tubing. I'm gonna have to go to the other camera, try and record this. Oh, there we go. And you can see it sort of. Obviously there's loads of rubbish down here where people have been in. I'm well glad that I managed to find it. Ominous random chair. Well cool. Now I'm not going to start trampling across that because I can't see what's in amongst all of that. But I found it. So that was flipping cool. Because I actually found it. Didn't expect to find it. And there is the drop down bit for you to get in with a hatch on it. That's well cool. Now let's see what's further along here. Again, I've never explored through here, so it's all new. I have no idea what's along here. I'm hoping I don't come out onto the actual train tracks. But there is a nice little bit of open space here. There's every possibility I might not be allowed on here, you know. Let me just have a quick look on the map as to where I actually am, because I am very unsure. Well, I know where I am obviously, but I've never been into this part. Okay, it just looks like it's a bit of wasteland. But I never realised this was even here, which is cool to have found it. But oh, it's brought me back out onto the main part, which I walked down a minute ago. Cool. That means the place that I want to go is along this track. That was weird, that was. It's like all of a sudden I knew where I was. Brilliant. So the bunker's down there. So what we got over here then? There's a track that leads off this direction. So we're going to go and have a wander. We're already exploring. We've already set out the time for this. So that's the tree line. So am I over the other side of... No, I'm not. The fence is there. So this is just another bit of totem sidings that I didn't realise was here, which is pretty damn cool. Now then, the air didn't look too good in that bunker because you could see all the little bits of dust and stuff like that. So I'm not even sure that I'd go in to cook in there. I mean, I'd bloody like to, but again, lighting and you don't know what's under. You don't know what people have been using the place for, you know. Oh, that was a bit of fun anyway. And I found the bunker that Sam guy was on about, which was pretty sweet, to be honest. Pretty damn sweet. Oh gosh. Oh. Not designed for the large backpacks, this. But I think we're back on the track now. Yeah, we are. We're getting back onto the track now, where I was wandering through a few weeks ago. I think I came in from the right here and then followed this track. Oh my sod. To the left. Yeah, I did. I came in on that. So this is the part that I wanted to actually walk down, and this is going to take us to the place where I was going to go. Now this is where I was going to cook. Was going to be cooking inside here, but I'm not going to be able to because there's just too many trees, too much dead grass, and you know, I love the outdoors and I don't want to be causing it any grief and all that jazz. So random hose pipe, which is a bit weird. So there's bits of like railway, old tracks and things like that. Is it the sleepers? Is that what they're called? The big concrete blocks. They're all stacked all around here. There's lots of signs of industrial things and stuff. There's an old containers over there. Now the railway over there is actually still used for freight and passengers. But the ground here is black. Now, I'll show you that. The ground here is absolutely black. Now, it's called the ash track, and I believe it's because they dumped all the ash down here from the a couple of baby oaks. Look, it's only a wee one. Look, not all that big at all. Doing all right though. See, there's like chunks of metal just sticking out the ground and stuff. Got to have your wits about you. Got to be paying attention to what is crack-a-lacking. Right, well, I'm going to run a little time lapse anyway while I wander through here. And basically, I was just going to come and have a look on the way to the place where I wanted to be. I'm well glad I went to look at that bunker. That was so flipping cool. I'm going to have to show the kids that as well now. But I'll probably have to trim a load of those bushes back before I take the kids down there, because they'll be upset, to say the least. But yeah, I didn't even know I had access to it. What I'll do is, if anyone wants to come and explore that, I will put the location of this video as to where that bunker is. But if you go in on your own accord. Don't be blaming me if the boogeyman's in there. There was no one in there when I went. There was an ominous chair right in the middle of it, which was a bit weird. But again, you know, it's a pretty sweet find. Anyway, let's get a time lapse, and because I know you love these time lapses, and we'll get to where we're going and get cooking. I will be going live, so be ready for that switch. Obviously you'll get the time lapse of the food being cooked and that, and they'll get the food being cooked. So either way you'll see what's happening, but just in a different way. Anyway, God, I don't half waffle some shite, don't I? See you in a bit. Look at that, look. Really old. How flipping cool is that? Got some carriage things as well, look. Well cool. Stop my time lapse for that beauty. Oh, there's a couple more up there as well. Might be able to see better here. Sweet. Get them weighed in, mate. I tell you what, if the scrap man could get that out of there, he'd make a killing, wouldn't he? Make an absolute fortune from that. Oh, yeah, that was cool. See, when I was in here on my bike, certain parts back there were very, very restrictive, so I ended up darting out, kind of thing, before I'd finished walking the full length of it. I mean, it's quite long, not going to deny that, it is quite long. There is a path adjacent to it, a bit further on through the trees there. Yeah, doing all right actually, having fun. Now it's cooled down a little bit, I can get a few more miles in. I was doing shorter ones because I just don't have it in me to fight the sun. Carry like a 12 or 13 kilogram backpack for say 5 or 6, 7 or 8 miles. Or I mean, I was only doing the longer walks when I was training to do that 10 miler in the peaks, which wasn't actually as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it was still a task and a half, you know, because some of the hills, man, they were just like, you were hiking up them, you were like blowing. But then you get to the top and you look out and it's like, you saw Chatsworth House and all that, and it was just like, wow, yeah, brilliant. Really was cool. I mean, here would actually be a pretty good place to cook because this is all stone. It's not actually soil, but there is soil and there's a hell of a lot of dead leaves. No, we'll go to where the concrete is. So basically I'm heading up to the place where I did my first cookout, recorded cookout that is, which was in the corner of the old farmhouse, where the old farmhouse was, and yeah, that is where we're going. Oh look, someone's made a bench. That's pretty cool. Bench, fire pit. Bench is cool, fire pit, no. Don't have a fire. Even if you've got flipping rocks around it, just don't do it. And we are out. That's the end of that. It brings us back onto this path. Now that caught my eye because that looks like an eye. Does it not? Bloody does to me. Let's put it in the tree so it spooks somebody. There we go. Someone's going to be like, how the hell did that get there? It's the voodoo of the ash track. Right, so I've got to go up some hill in a minute. I'm just going to plod on with this and we'll be back when I'm about ready to get set up. Right, so here we are. A place where there is a hell of a lot of concrete. I need to slip in behind a tree so that I got some shade, but I think this is a perfect little spot here. There's plenty of space around me, no chance of anything getting caught on fire. Whew. What have we done? 3.21 miles, 25 degrees. It's time to get set up and crack a beer. Right, we're all set up. Oh, yeah, set up, and we had a bit of a catastrophe. Now I believe that might have happened. We've had the cream's been kind of like dribbling all over my flipping bag, and I think it might have happened. That little poke from a hawthorn through the bag into the top. It's all right. There's a couple of bits of cream here and there. It's not that bad, really. We've got the big billy can today. This is what I'm going to be mixing it in, because once it's all combined, once we've cooked the separate things off, like you're going to be in with the pasta, there's going to be quite a lot of it. So I thought I'll just bring the billy can, because that way I can carry it home as well. In the billy can. Oh, that bloody hawk's there. Oh, now he's coming down. Right when I was just about to take a video of him. Little bugger. I could hear him. And then perfect visual of him. And then he's decided to come down behind the trees. So bugger him. Is what I say. Got a little bit of prep to do, so we'll do a time lapse for the prep as always. I'm going to move that out of my way for now and get my little chopping board. We've got onions, peppers, tomatoes, and I'm putting in a courgette in place of mushrooms because I don't like mushrooms. So I grew this myself on my allotment, and it's nice to have the fruits of your labour, or the veggies of your labour. Right, let's get this chopped up. Right, so that is the prep part done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the linguine, and then we're going to go live. So here is the linguine, just half a packet. I might very well cook this in, to be honest, it's probably going to go in one of those normal pans, isn't it? Not in the fry pan. We don't need the fry pan just yet. We will be using it later though. So let us prepare the pasta now, because I'm not going to do the live with the cooking of the pasta because no one wants to watch pasta cook. It's not the best part of it, is it? Right, let's crack a beer because I have been really good and I've not had one yet. Trying to get the business out of the way first. Oh, it'd help if you opened the packet properly, wouldn't it? You'd be able to get one out. And these have been in the fridge, but also they're on top of an ice pack, which I will carry the extra weight just to have a cold beer, and beer that stays cold as well, because the second beer is always warm when it's this weather, and I really, really, really don't like warm beer. What I haven't really had time to do is watch many people's videos on YouTube. So after I've started the editing of this later on, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go watch some blooming videos, because you've probably all been out doing things and I've just not had the time. Like literally, the way my jobs go is I'm out early in the morning, I get a couple of hours to give the kids a knuckle sandwich, then walk the dog, and I'm back out again to my other job. Then that finishes probably like late afternoon. Go home, eat, walk the dog again, knuckle sandwich, and that's it. The time is all gone. Now what is that building over there? I can't think what that is. Well, there's one way to find out. We get the old googly maps. Oh well, I'm not going to waste time or lose sleep over it. It just looks pretty cool. It's a really, really long building. Let me get a picture of it, and then you'll be able to see what I'm on about. Any locals, like hiking Marv UK hiker. Can't remember what your channel name is now, dude. But anyway, Marv, if you know what that is, do tell. Do tell, old chap. Again, your videos, mate, if you watch this, the videos I like watching where people are going, and then when I see them out, it makes me want to go out. It's like, it's inspirational. Do you know what I mean? To see people out there doing it. Like Jason, the other day, he uploaded a video of just a car journey through, or a truck, jeep journey, 4x4 journey through some woodland on a really, really narrow path, and it was flipping brilliant. It was just brilliant, and I'm like, yeah, let's get out in the woods. Do you know what I mean? When I see the trees and stuff, I'm just like, I want some of that, I need some of that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So we have got some cream. We've got a little bit less cream than we're supposed to have, but we have cream all the same. So I'm just paranoid that this thing's going to cut out on me again. I do have a spare battery. Should probably take it away from my body because that's heating it up, and we don't want to do that. Double check that they were both fully charged, and I've put a better card in. It's the same capacity, but it's faster. It's a grade 10, something like that. The other one was grade 3, so it could be something to do with that as well. Not quite sure. But I've been savage. I've got flipping scrapes and scraps all over me. Right then. I thought I'd brought my other one that I was really impressed with. Now I've already uploaded a video today. I just couldn't get around to finishing editing it for yesterday. So it ended up being uploaded this morning. But this one won't be out till Sunday anyway. So if you're watching this and it's Sunday, then there you go. If you're watching it and it's Monday, it's took longer to edit. I just got a lot less time at the moment. I just literally watched that go in there and it did nothing. And then the silliest of thing that literally made 0 sparks actually did it. Unless it's got cheaper metal on the inside. Not sure. I'm probably supposed to use the back of my knife. Who knows? It's lit, that's what matters. It don't look lit, but it is. I always say that, don't I? I think I always say that. I think I'm going to always say it. I'm going to carry on saying it as well. I hope it annoys you. Not really. Right, so. Dee. That's the one that I can put the lid on, I'm sure. I always get this the wrong way around because they're the same capacity, right? They're exactly the same capacity, these, but one's just a little bit wider, but it's shallower, if you get what I mean, so that they can sit in each other. Who knows? And reserve a little bit of water because I am actually thirsty. My bag was so full of beer that I didn't pack anything for little old me. So into that water we're going to drop some chicken stock. Can I scoop it out with that? Yeah, in you go. That can go in the little trash bag. I've been collecting all of my stuff in. Big chunky bee. Just chop that up. And pop the lid on. To be honest, I think we need more water than that. Don't need the water for anything else. We've got some red wine. Now, I am a penny pincher, right? I don't like wasting money. Maybe because I haven't got a lot of it. No. So, a bottle of, I needed wine for this thing, or at least I think I needed wine for this. To me, I think it's going to have wine in because you go in with cream, and I think wine and cream work well together. So, anywho, yakety yak. For one of them really small bottles of wine, they wanted £2.75. This was £4.50 for a full-size bottle. So I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll just buy a full bottle. So had some of it last night. It's a South African grape, which is used by. I'll take a picture of the bottle so you can see it. It just has this cheap one, £4.50 I think it was, and it's got this like like a hybrid, crossbreed or whatever you call it, and it's got this smoky finish to it. And I thought, you know what, that'll go really well with it. It's so peculiar. But we're going to be putting some of that in as well. That's going to help create the sauce. I'm going to put the lid on that so that it stays efficient. Is it even on? Is the flame on? Yeah, bloody is. I need to turn that towards the wind and We'll be back shortly. I think I'm going to change the battery because I'm getting a bit scared about it now, thinking that it's going to go on me. If the battery doesn't last, I may very well end up using my phone, which I've had to the last 2 times I've used the GoPro. I've had to then go back to resorting to my phone, which I don't really like doing now because the memory's full and I'm trying to delete stuff and I haven't got the heart to delete it, and I'm losing the shade slowly but surely. So next time you see me, I'm just going to be a burnt little crisp. Right, wait for that to boil. So just changed the battery and we'll see what happens now. See whether we get a memory card issue. I'm just going to let it run for a short period of time. Literally to see if we get the problem. Am I cutting my head off here? I flipping hope I haven't for that whole video, you know. Ah, you bugger. So that's got 18% battery left. So in an emergency, I'd put that one back in. With a bit of luck, I won't need to. Right, well, it's still flashing, so I think it's all right. I'm going to give this a minute or two to get to the boil, and then we'll put the pasta in. Oops. Oh, knocking things over now. Right, so the water for the pasta is ready. Ready to rock and roll for the linguine. Why linguine? I don't know. Began with an L. Oh, a little butterfly come to rest his wings. Oh no, he's gone. Linguine. Linguine. Just gotta get it all in. Now I could have just snapped it to fit it in, but I normally do at home because I don't know what it was. It was like years ago when the kids were having spaghetti bolognese. They just made such a flipping mess. And it's a habit now of doing it. I've got quite a big family, so you know, when we cook pasta, we cook a lot of pasta. Just trying to fit it all in the pot, you know. Okay, let's get that in. And let it come back up to the boil. Just keep on pressing it down and stuff though. Make sure it doesn't stick. Always has the tendency to stick, doesn't it? Hey, where are you going? What was that? Leaves blowing in the wind. I mean, looking at a lot of the trees and stuff, it looks like it's going into autumn, but it's not. It's just because the leaves are dying. I'm not even sure when we've got some rain forecast, you know. We've not had any for months, I think. Maybe some on Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. Then next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's coming, but again, it all depends on, you know, is it the Gulf Stream? All it takes is that thing to change direction, and we've got somebody else's weather potentially. Righty ho, that's all covered now. all broken up, making sure it's not sticking. I'm going to put the lid on so that we keep the water in there, and next thing you'll see is the time lapse of it all happening. I'm going to be going live, so if you want to watch it and see all the shits and giggles that go off while I'm doing it live, then do go watch that after this. Do not leave this video to go watch that now. I'll know if you have. I won't know. I really won't know. Just carry on watching this one first, or I'll come and get you. So it did take a really long time for it to actually thicken up, but this is what we've got. A bowl of absolutely bloody gorgeous pasta. It's creamy, it's packed with flavour. I ended up putting the whole lot of sauce in to run it all through, and it worked really, really well. So I'm going to scoff this. Battery's nearly dead on that one. I think it said 13%. That one's got 18% in it, so I may end up reverting back to the phone anyway. But it took a while, but it bloody well worked. And I mean, just look at it. Come on. It's flipping amazing. Now I've eaten a little bit more, the spices starting to come through a bit. I thought I was going to add more, but sort of glad I didn't, because I wanted to get halfway through the dish to see what the level of spice is. The more you eat it, it's building. So yeah, I don't think I need any more in it. Oh, it's so good. So damn good. So yeah, let's do a little time lapse. I'm gonna scoff this, get packed up, clear everything away, and then mosey on out of here. Yeah? Just like that.
Get down, get down, get down.
Right, so pretty much done it on 2 batteries. I've just had to swap this one out again. This one's on 17%, but just going to show you, we've left no mess. We've packed up everything and we didn't set fire to it. I am going to just now crack this last beer, head home and chill out, get things ready for work tomorrow. All's well that ends well. It was a fantastic dish, guys. That was so flipping nice. I highly recommend this one. If you do ever do any of the recipes that I have created, the ones that I share, please do let me know how you think they are. It'd be great information to know whether to add something or whether you think something could be made a little bit better. I'm always open to interpretation. But for now, I'm heading that away. So catch you in a bit.